You're listening to In My Humble Opinion with Maxilia Robinson and Charles Lewis. Only on 101.3 Jams.
On 101 Jams. You're home for hip hop and R&B.
It's that remix.
That's right. It's Charlottesville's #1 for classics and interactive hip hop and R&B. 101jams.com. Y'all, how y'all feeling, family? How you feeling?
Hey,
Miss
I'm
Mac.
good. I'm good.
Sir Charles, Ron, Razor in the booth, in the building. We got Marshall on the boards.
Super engineer.
It's a super special day, kind of because we thought, COVID was going to pass, but it looks like it's still lingering around, unfortunately. We're trying to be safe as possible. And
COVID ain't leaving easy.
Oh, no. It ain't ever going to, go. Well, we might as well get used to that. And we're going to get deep into it later. It ain't ever going to be extinct. Just how we deal with it, how we going to live with it.
We all just going to have T-shirts that say, I survived the Rona.
Keyword live with it, Ron. That's what we got to figure out as a people.
Yeah.
But it's, it's extra special, too, not only because all the good updates we about to bring to people, but we also have an old favorite that's back in the booth in the building with us, all masked up.
The myth, the legend.
6 feet away from me, socially distant, none other than the head honcho at CT, Giles Morris. What's up, Giles?
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, bringing the white to left, high to low cross back to IMHO.
we missed it. We missed it because Razor just been a little too black, and we needed Giles to come in here and balance this thing out. Thank you for your return, good sir.
Thank y'all. Thank you all.
Yeah, man.
It's good to be here. Don't make me talk about the news, please.
Actually, we're going to go right into it.
Right? That's your job, good sir. But no, a good wellness check. Let's start off, Miss Max. What you think with with a little good news, as we like to say, Miss Max. Good news, wellness check, all that good stuff.
Okay.
We fresh off the Solar Seaville. Jams led the charge, along with, classy and chic image consultant Renee's Boutique. Thank all the DJs, my man Lee Banger. Y'all heard that song Hot Boy when we started the show. Lee Banger performed, E&J Band performed last night.
Was y'all out there twerking in the thunderstorm?
You know he was.
Miss Max, we started the twerking and then God sent the lightning. I said, Lord, I better stop.
Sign from up above.
But thanks for everybody, man. Seaville came out last night. Thank y'all for all the support. And part of the big fundraisers got cut short because there was supposed to be some of the after parties after all the great vendors. Blue Ridge Health Department was out there, spreading the word. There were the paparazzi saleswomen, the women of Central Virginia. I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't want to miss anybody. Our partners, Sarad and Eddie from Vinegar Hill magazine was out there. Showing the Vinegar Hill clothing as well as the mag and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, it was beautiful. Thank y'all. But most importantly, Razor, some of the money got cut short because of the thunder and the lightning that came through. Right. So Razor, right about now, let the people know if they weren't able to pay to get, to help us fundraise for some of the events that got cut short. Man, they still can get in touch with us though, can't they?
Absolutely. You have a bunch of ways that you can contact any of us at WVAI or In My Humble Opinion. You can contact Sir Charles. You can reach out to Miss Max when she's coming down to Downtown Mall. You can contact me. In any way that you have to get it to us, man. Because without you, there will be no us. Y'all need to understand that.
Yes, indeed.
And if I could make a quick announcement or maybe just, have a moment to pay my respects. I know that one of the event organizers, and she was a guest on our last live show, Miss Kalila, lost a family member.
Yeah.
And so she was not actually, she put in all that hard work and then unfortunate turn of events, and she was not actually able to attend the event that she worked so hard to put together. And so, much respect and condolences there.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. And another thing, too, our financial advisors from Timeless will not be on today's show, but we're going to keep giving to you everything else we can. Aaron may step in there, give a little mortgage tip. We'll see.
We got a little
but also, Max, prayers and thoughts to Corbin Hargrave and his family. Corbin also experienced the loss, so he won't be with us today. So it's a lot to be thankful for, because we're going through. Every week, there's unfortunate passings, and we're going to talk about school being in. Like I said, we have Giles from CT, and they have some great headlines for us locally as well as nationally, when it comes to what's going on in Afghanistan, and how even locally there's a lot of help, for refugees even here locally. There's so much in the news for us to cover, but we just got to take a moment, to kind of pay those respects as well, because our kids are kind of in danger. Like it's debatable, whether or not we putting our kids in the danger zone right now with all this going on by sending them back into these buildings.
Yeah,
Ms. Max.
Right.
My kids have been in about 2 weeks now, and I've gotten 2 phone calls within 1 week saying that there was a positive testing, but they've done the contact tracing, and my kid at least isn't at danger. So that is and that's scary. Like
very
at what point do I pull the trigger and say, okay, well, maybe we got to talk about some virtual learning?
Very much so. But we got to make it do what it do, y'all. Even on this dreary, cloudy day, we still got to bring the good news, because to lift the people up. Could be bad news to some, but hey, if you're under the sound of our voices, you could have been anywhere in the world. But thank y'all for being here with us, helping us take Seville to the world and bring the world to Seville. So, check in, Max. What else on your heart and mind, Miss Max, Razor, Ron? Give us some good news, y'all.
Well, I just want to give a quick. Can I give a quick shout out real quick?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, quick shout out to Full Life Journey Farm. I went out there last night. It's a black-owned farm. I posted it. Everybody check it out in Madison County, VA. Classmate I went to school with, man, 42 acres. 42 acres. They got an RV park. Man, they got wine tasting. They got everything out there. So check them out, Full Life Journey Farm. Shout out to Noel, Reggie, your husband, everybody out there doing great stuff, man.
Nice.
And can't wait to have another event out there.
Loving it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of them before, so
They new, but they gonna make an impact. They gonna make a little impact out here.
Keep that Virginia Tourism Corporation behind them, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Share those hashtags.
Definitely will.
Hey, Razor, you know what
Definitely
that sound like? That sound like Aaron got a business opportunity for us.
will. Oh, well, here's the deal. I already plugged Razor last night. They need food trucks on the premises, so hey, man, I gotta make it do what it do for my brother.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bring some of them advertisement dollars. Yes, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Giles, you gotta come on, Giles, get me straight, man. I'm not supposed to say that out loud.
I'm a nonprofit guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
His name Bennett, he ain't in it.
Razor, Miss Max, what's on your heart and mind for the day for the good people? What y'all coming off of, last night? I heard Miss Max say y'all were out there, out in the community. How y'all feeling this morning?
Yeah. Well, we own a food truck, Order Up Mobile Food and Catering, and our weekends are pretty busy being a food vendor somewhere here or there. So we were just out on 151 at Blue Toad yesterday.
Okay.
And we had a good
Alcohol
time. It
alley.
was hot.
That's what they call it, Oh, yes, Lord.
Yes. So, Jesus. Well, we made it.
Yes, Lord. You know what? And we have listeners in Culpeper as well. Shout out to those, my folks out in Culpeper who put on that Black Business Expo, Ron.
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope, right? Yeah. And, I helped, as much as I could. I already had obligation for earlier in the day. But yeah, man, what'd you think about it, Aaron? Because they had our man DJ Marvelous spoke and was also on the ones and twos, Dr. DJ Marvelous. And, it was celebrating the Carver Regional High School. For those that don't know, we got to give you more information about that at a later date. But Carver was the black high school. I know Razor's mom as well as my dad went to that school. That is where the children of color went before desegregation in Rappahannock, Orange,
Right.
Culpeper, and Madison. And so
My mom was the last of the graduating
Yep.
class, And then when I came through, I went there when it was turned into a Votech Center, and it was called Piedmont. So I'm glad that they put the name Carver back on it, because it should have never left.
That's right. That's right. So a lot of what's going on right now, and we need to get involved with things like this. Just like the Jefferson Carver alumni are trying to to maintain that heritage, and even they already have a museum in part of it, to where they're making sure the kids know about the story and know about where we come from, and to retain ownership of that legacy.
Yeah, 100%. Then also, I just want to let Razor know, I bought shea butter and sea moss from the expo yesterday. So I'm back in business.
So you shining on the inside and the outside.
All over my body.
It was too hot to be thinking about some shea butter yesterday.
Nah, but on a real note, it was dope, man. It was a lot of great speakers, a lot of great sponsors. I helped sponsor a couple things, and just to see the community come together, that was actually something that I talked to one of the organizers about, man. We were talking about that for the last 3 years. And to see it come together, to see so many different people, so many different businesses, from food, healthcare, clothing, travel, everything. And the great thing is, man, that money was circulating, y'all. So let's keep up the great work.
Yes.
Hopefully it's not just a weekend, but it could become a lifestyle, continue to promote each other. I also saw a lot of people coming together. And different food trucks trying to think of different ways of collaborating. I mean, it's a great time, man, but we got to keep up the momentum, y'all. Got to keep up the momentum.
Yeah.
It's a family reunion of sorts for us, I mean, when we think about our parents or grandparents doing something like that, it had a different meaning. We came together, we communed, we connected, we loved on each other. It was kind of like this sacred place. Yes. And then, as the times change, we lose, people die, elders die off, then we lose that. And so, it's always good to be able to get together at different events like that and have that reminiscent atmosphere of the old days. So.
Whenever you see shrimp, whiting, and hot sauce at an event, you know what it's going to be.
Chicken. Where the chicken at?
Oh, the chicken was good. Chicken was good. Oh, chicken was good.
Chicken was good.
Good event.
Yeah. So you know what? Like, the spirit is moving me, Miss Max.
Oh boy.
While we own it, how about we go ahead
and organ?
I got it. We're gonna play some of that good old theme music. That My House, Max. We're gonna rep our schools, because I feel like that we already in that vein, giving that good news, giving the shout outs. But you know what, Max? Let's do it like this today, y'all. Let's shout out the schools since our babies are back in those buildings, Miss Max. Let's go ahead and show some love and respect. Okay. Shout out our kids where they at. What schools we back at, Miss Max?
All right, we back at William Monroe, out in Greene County.
All right.
Prospect Heights Middle School out in Orange County.
Yeah. Shouts out keeping the baby safe. Wetzel, William H. Wetzel Middle School, Madison, Virginia, and Charlottesville High School. Hey, look, I'm telling you, I got a boy at CHS. Got a boy at CHS, about to be on that basketball team, about to be on that track. He about to be a problem, Razor. Mark my word, Razor.
I'm going to be cheering for him. Yeah, hey, what about Giles? I know Giles.
Burley Moran Bobcats. Bobcat Pride. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mine are starting the, U10 and U5 rec soccer, so not quite as exciting for the listeners for the sporting update.
That's all. Hey, Giles, before we go to Aaron, look, hey, Razor, what we say? It's a poor frog don't praise his own pond. I was so proud. I was so proud of my boy because his realism, his maturity surprised me. He was talking about sports and about what he wanted to play and the reasons, and he was talking about how if he look at it realistically, how much of a pipe dream it is. Even though I support him, how much of a pipe dream it may be for him to be in the NBA. So he was saying he wants to be a neurosurgeon. That's going to be his focus.
Let's get it
so I was like, my man.
That's
look
right.
at God.
Right.
My man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, Ron.
Well, shout out to my young boy T, a senior at Culpeper County High School, which is insane for me to even say a senior. And then shout out to my oldest, Chris. I know Razor. I'm about to say this, Razor. Just listen to it. A senior at Eastern Mennonite University.
Hey, don't remind me. I just got another gray hair here, man.
That is insane,
kids up and put them in the barber chair, man.
Yeah, man. So shout out to these young men. Super proud of y'all. Love y'all. But, it's just another step in the next chapter of your journey, man. So let's everybody keep it moving. Stay safe. And Let's get through this year.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
And
Hey, I
that was the
forgot
main
one.
reason.
I forgot one though. North Carolina Central.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Colleges, public schools, private schools, whatever y'all got. I'm shouting them out.
Graduate schools.
Yeah.
Graduate school. North Carolina Central. She down there doing the law program.
Nice. Yeah. And you know the main reason for that too is for everybody to keep all our kids, all the schools lifted up, y'all. Because unfortunately, Virginia has had I think 3 deaths on record as of right now of school-age kids that have passed away since school started. And it may not be directly related to the schools and contracted there, but we got to keep our babies safe and protected, and we got a long way to go. Y'all been seeing these viral school board meetings. There's some folks out there who don't respect your space or your health or their own, and so we got to stay on top of it.
People tripping.
Yeah.
People out here tripping.
But if all hearts and minds are clear, how about we take a quick break and we get right back with our man Giles. We're going to hit those headlines, Charlottesville headlines and world headlines. Tell a friend. We are live on Facebook. Am I right, Marshall? Yeah. Live on Facebook. Follow the YouTube page as well. Tell a friend, 101jams.com, y'all. We're going to hit some of the top topics CVille that we want y'all to know about. As well as taking Seville to the world, bringing the world to Seville. Hey, Max, here's what I'm going to do as we go to this break. I'm going to play Fashion Week by Wale because including my wife, shouts out to Dr. Sharika Jones-Lewis. Last night, strutting her stuff on the walkway.
Yeah.
My boo-boo. I took a model home last night, y'all. I can say that.
Yeah.
I took a model home.
Hey, hold up. Deacon Lewis is on one this morning.
I know he is. And one more thing.
So in the spirit of that, we're gonna play some Wale Fashion Week. Y'all keep doing your thing, ladies. Stay tuned. I am H.O.
You're listening to In My Humble Opinion with Maxilia Robinson and Charles Lewis. Only on 101.3 Jams.